Good evening. Here we begin. This is Ron Grasberger, and I'm here with Allison Rose of WACA Cable Television in Ashland, and we're celebrating tonight the 10th Ashland High School Swim and Dive Senior Night Dual Competition at Keefe Tech, and we are against the Hopkinton Hillers tonight, and this is a dual appeal for the TVL Championship, the TVL Champion of 2017-18. In the water right now, we have the 200 medley relay. Lane 1, we have Pecze, we have Ryan, Ben, and Emerley. Lane 3, we have Alex Pecze, Jack Emberley, Philip Nolikov, and Michelle Grasberger going free. Lane 5, Sam Govan, Ben Temple, Jake Pearson, and Katie Landry. 200 medley is the 50 back, the 50 breast, the 50 fly, and the 50 free combination relay. There'll be at least one girl on every relay team. It's co-ed swimming winter league. And as you see, our lane 3 is in the lead. My daughter will be the 4th swimmer, the one female in the race. We're about to see Philip take off. And there's a nice 1 second lead in the breaststroke. Let's see our butterfly Philip. Let's see how he does.
Oh, neck and neck.
Neck and neck, and he's against a senior female swimmer at Hopkinton Hillers named Andrea. She's just gotten accepted to Brown. She'll be swimming at Brown in the fall. She's quite the flyer.
In the lead.
There's a little bit of a slow dive off the block. Let's see how that goes.
Oh, but it looks like she's picking up the lost distance. As you can tell, the crowd is very, very, very into this.
Unfortunately, just got touched out, so we have, but in the relays, the points are special. You get 8 for first, you get 4 for second, and you get 2 for third. So we did get first and third?
No, second and third.
I'm sorry, we did get second and third. So right now, Hopkinton has 8, and we have 6. I want to continue to tell about a little bit. Yeah. They got a little rushed. They had a quick start to the meet here tonight.
Hopefully that energy just follows through for the rest of the night.
As I was saying, tonight is against the Hopkinton Hillers. They've won 6 in the dual meet so far. Tonight's winner will be the TVL champions. 2 years ago, we had this honor, but due to a technical issue with an event submission, that caused Hopkinton to lose some points that they needed to win. And last year, Ashland lost by only 6 points. That could have come down to the last event, the 400 relay, and we expect something very much like that tonight. Ashland hopes to benefit from the depth of our new swimmers. We have an improved boys team. Besides the amazing Pexes and Vanya and all these athletes who've already been here, we have a new swimmer, Jack Emberley, whose older sister was on the team. Right now, I'll go ahead and say we're going to have the second exhibition heat of the relays. And Allison?
Ashland will not have any swimmers in lane 1.
Maybe they've added. Hopkinton
no, Hopkinton does. So in lane 3, we have Abby, Alina, and Matt. And then in lane 5, we have Ben, Nira, Emma, and Nat. So this race is just exhibition. It does not count towards points. Just let swimmers show off what they can do.
And of those swimmers, do we have any seniors? Milosh. And Emma is our diver, so she'll be coming over. Oh, and Abby is a senior. So going on, we've got some outstanding new boys members, and we'll mention them again later on. We're also celebrating tonight the 5th year with our head coach, varsity coach Ann Meisner. She's also the varsity coach fall for the Natick team, and then some of her girls are here. She's an accomplished sprint freestyler and was a state champion for several years. She and her husband and 2 sons live in Natick. And our high school diving coach, Heather Keaveney, mother of 3 girls, she's been here, I think, for almost 7 years. Eric Keaveney, her daughter, dives for Villanova, and Caitlin Keaveney's at Holy Cross, where Heather set her diving records a few years back. Their daughter, Allie, is a gymnast at the Ashland High. And Katie Lozzotti is bringing new spirit to the team. She's our new assistant coach this year. Interestingly, Hopkinton's head coach, Brian King, has stepped down to take a break after 20 years of coaching the Hillers. He deserves a break. Before that, Coach King was the Natick High coach and coached our varsity coach, Ann Meisner, in her high school years. She was a swimmer and captain under Brian King. The new Head Hillers coach was the assistant last year, and we'll see him on deck here. And then the assistant to him now is a woman named Karen. She's a veteran swim coach, rec coach also, and a coach over at EVO. Tonight we flash back 10 years. We'll talk about that a little later, but this is our 10th year as a varsity sport. The Ashland High School swim and dive team began 10 years ago with Nicole Carter, and it was actually a co-op with Hopkinton. Brian King, nice enough to let us bring 8 athletes on board to varsity swim. At the time, I don't think we had any divers. The next year, we became independent. So we'd like to talk a little bit about our seniors, and we will be having the senior spot. Oh, it looks like our relay did well there.
Yeah, I didn't even catch you finished.
Oh, hopping out of the pool. It was it could have been Noelle at the end. Thank you very much. We're going to go on now to the 200 freestyle, setting up the varsity heat. The first heat is the heat where the points count. As we began to mention, the relay points are 8 for first, 4 for second, 2 for third. Those are the only places that earn points in the relays. So it's very important to be top 3 in the relays. Individual points, 6 points for fifth, 4 points for second. 6 points for first, 4 points for second, 3 points for third, 2 points for fourth, and 1 point for fifth. 94 points to win a dual meet.
So in lane 1, we have Brigid McSweeney, lane 3, Jack Emberley, and lane 5, Johnny Pecze.
And Jack Emberley is the new athlete, a sophomore on the Ashland High School team. He has already broken the 500 freestyle record this year, and one of the oldest records on the boys' board that was held by Craig Barrett, who still holds the 200 free record, which I'm sure Jack Emberley would love to get, but it's extremely fast. It's a 1:44, if I'm correct here. And here 1:44.71, 2014. And we also have a senior in this, Johnny Pecze. So let's wish him best lane 5. We're going to be trying to make up at least 2 points in this event, so let's hope we can get at least first and third.
Well, if things stay the way they are right now, we might.
Yeah, Jack Emberley looks fantastic. Johnny looks fantastic. And, you know, we put a female in there, and she could be doing her absolute best time, and we wouldn't know it because the male athletes are stronger, are faster than the majority. There are some exceptions. But we wish Brigid the best, and we'll keep an eye on her race, and hopefully she's getting a best time, too. Right there, I see the effort. Looks like Jack Emberley's going from the very beginning, and I see Johnny catching up on lane 3. The walls have of great importance, and that was a bit of a slow wall. We only at lane 6 here. It's might be worth it for me to keep my stopwatch going. I think they have 2 more links to the pool.
I think so. I think that they just finished number 6.
So if we do get first and third, that's 9 points. That would be fantastic. That's the points we need to be back in a tie.
Yes.
Fourth would be ideal. And it does look like we're coming in at first.
First and third.
I'm going to go ahead and keep my cheat sheet going as the best we can.
Second. So Hopkinton got 4 points during the relay because they came in. Oh, no, they came in first. Yeah, sorry.
And we got 6. And then for that event, we got
9.
9. And they got
7.
So far, 15. And this is, you know what, this is the way the whole night's going.
Yeah. So up next, we have the 200 IM with Bev Brion in lane 1, Alex Pecze in lane 3, and Philip Nikolova in lane 5.
And I may have mentioned that Philip is new to Ashland. Thank goodness his family moved to this area. He's an experienced year-round swimmer. Alex, he was here doing a magnificent job last year as well. He's only a sophomore. His older brother, Johnny, will be a graduating senior. And Bev is swimming this 200 IM, and it's her turn to make sectionals. We know she's able to do it. She's done it in the past, and we'll spotlight her.
What is the time she needs?
The time, 2:28, and I'll run a watch if I can.
Okay.
Can you feel the air?
Yes. There's so much tension. This is close.
And look at how many athletes are at the end of the period. Wow, if we took 1, 2, that would be extraordinary. I'm not sure what Philip's capable of, but I have seen him this season come in as a star 100 butterflyer and then turn around and break our 100 breaststroke record. So his backstroke looks wonderful, and he's been doing freestyle on the relays, so
anything could happen.
I think nothing's going to stop him. I really don't. I think he could get second. And there's Bev at a nice wall at 109. She could, with a good 50 breaststroke, be in the 28 range, the 228 range. Bev is one of our better breaststrokers and does do breaststroke when it's an all-girls medley. Look at that. Philip's even giving Alex some competition there.
For a second, back there, it looked like the Hopkinton swimmer was catching up.
Wow, this is a beautiful race. This has ended up being a race between Alex and Philip, and it might even be for a school record. The school record's a 2:07.
What are we at right now?
No, okay.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, right. 2:09. 2:09. Great time. And if I go ahead, you know what? I'm sorry, I stopped the watch.
Oh.
So you know what? We're gonna. Wait. I only split it.
Oh, maybe.
It's right on it, and it could have been.
Maybe very
Let's look for
close.
expression, because I think the coach would come to Bev and tell her if she did make it. Great points in that event. I would say we got 10 points. 10 points.
Yeah.
3.
Oh.
What?
It looks like they're talking to her. It looked like she had a surprised expression on her face.
Oh,
but
great.
Does not. I'm not sure.
Great.
Let's hope she did.
Oh, I certainly hope so. My goodness. And the nice warm down lap, and it looks like for a brief nanosecond we're ahead.
So
yep.
Up next we have the 50 free. We have Michelle Grasberger in lane 1, Vanya Lukashev in lane 3, and Sam Govan in lane 5.
Now, we've mentioned a little bit about Vanya. His younger brother, Peter, is a freshman this year who's been diving and doing some sprint free and has been doing so well in the swimming that he's made a sectional list for the relays because of his speed.
Oh, wow.
So he's also very good at sprint freestyle. And then Sam Govan is also an accomplished backstroker as well as freestyler, and we look forward to seeing how he's going to do right now. There is a lot of cheering. Shelly's walls, though. They need to not stop working it. If we can get fit, that would be good.
1, 2,
Boom.
5. Or
Okay.
1, 3, and 5.
Great. First, third, and fifth.
Yep.
And that would be
That was stressful.
7, 8, 9, 10 points. And they got 4. I do have to mention that there's an exhibition heat now. This is probably going to be a fast heat too. I see.
There's 2. There's
Oh, great.
2 and there's 2 exhibition heats.
Great. Go right ahead.
I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm very sorry.
Elena, and it's it looks like Navruzbekova.
In lane 1, Ryan Kramer in lane 2.
3.
3, sorry. Elaine Martins in lane 5.
And just to help the viewers, lane 1 is the closest lane to us. Lane 3 is just before the diving board, and lane 5, you'll see second to last lane.
Yep.
As after these 2 exhibition heats, we'll be going into diving, and around that time period, we're going to have our senior night, honoring our 7 seniors. But I do want to mention that the diving will quite interesting tonight with Hopkinton. They have very seasoned divers to be more.
Yeah, I was watching them during practice. It was scary.
There's communication back there. It is so important that nobody gets disqualified.
Yes.
And the other day in a practice, Anne was doing certain drills and skills, and she told kids that their times didn't count if they false started. So it is really, really important.
Yeah,
to
we should
not get
mention too
disqualified.
that the scores we currently have, we're just guessing. Kids could get disqualified, and that could change the scores dramatically.
Anything that's, any disqualification that the judges call, and that's only in the varsity heat where the points count. The second and third heats, it's okay. They will inform the athlete, but we do hope the second and third heat swimmers do a great job, just like as we saw those very fast times in the second heat.
Yeah.
They'll be in our relays at Tri-Valley Leagues next week, which I'd love to mention a little bit about. We have our upcoming meets, and as we've mentioned, that we are moving along. I'm seeing if I passed you our program. No, I didn't. Here's our program. We have swum against and had the opportunity in a dual meet to beat Holliston Medway, Medfield, Westwood, Dover Sherburne, Dedham, and Norton. And so it's come on down to tonight being this exciting TVL meet. But we also have individual events that will take place on Super Bowl Sunday, next Sunday, here at Keefe Tech at 8:20 in the morning. The following week, for athletes who've qualified, they can qualify tonight. Sectionals will be at MIT, Saturday and Sunday. And the following week at BU will be the states.
Oh, and in exhibition heat number 3, we have Abby Hirschhorn in lane 1, Andrew Rice in lane 3, and Matt Ducharme in lane 5.
And at that is reminding me, let's name off. We know we'll be honoring the 7 seniors, but our juniors, we have Bev Breon, who we just saw in the 2 IM, Michelle Grasberger, who did the 50, Petit Kidmanawan, Vanya Lukashev, and Emily Pepper. Our sophomores, Rachel Baer, Jack Emberley, new to the team, Julia Gillis, Sam Govan, Ryan Kramer, Emma Landry, Aileen Martins, Brigid McSweeney, Liam Murphy, Philip Mikolov, Alex Pecze, Ben Pepper, Jake Pearson, Claire Roscom, and our freshmen, last but not least, Elena Badaglino, Matthew Ducharme, Alex Gu, Abby Hersham, Peter Lukashev, Elena, and looks like Navru Bekova, Shelley Neerman, Nat Noel, and Andrew Rice. So we have a good sized team. It's 36 or so. So I think we're going to have a little break now as they set up for Ethan, Steve, and I were the diving participation. It wasn't in the program, so we're not quite sure the synchronizing of it.
I'm not sure.
We would know that they're about to do diving if they took out the backstroke flag.
Oh, it looks like they might. Looks like they're removing one of the lane dividers.
Okay, so we might be taking a break now. Prepare for diving. Okay.
All right, sounds good. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. We started a tad late.
That's okay. It's a Hopkinton diver.
Oh, good. And let me catch my breath.
Do you want to talk a little about what we're looking for? Well, who they are. We do know them.
So I'm not sure. I didn't catch the name for who went first. But up now, it looks like Emma.
You know what? This might be a newer diver because I see Heather was nice enough to give us notes on 3 experienced divers. This looks like a younger diver, so we'll just know that we have Hopkinton divers ×4 and focus on Emma Landry, who's right here.
Emma Landry is a sophomore. She is diving a 401B inward dive in the pike position, and the difficulty is a 1.5.
If you hear her score.
Her scores were 5.5, 6, and 5.5.
Yeah, good job. Yeah.
So we got some cool notes on diving basics. The judges are critiquing each dive based on 5 different elements of the dive: the starting position, the approach, the takeoff, the flight, and the entry into the water. Up next for Ashland, we have Peter Lukashev, who will be diving a 401C inward dive in the tuck position, and the difficulty is a 1.4. The scores for his dive were 5, 5, and 5.5.
Good job.
So there are 5 diving groups overall, and in dual meets, divers must perform 6 dives, but they can pick from the forward category, the back category, reverse, an inward, or a twist. Each week, there's a mandatory dive, which they must complete, and then the other 5 dives can come from the other 4 of the groups.
These are pretty seasoned divers. Heather warned us that there's 3 divers that we should be seeing on the Hopkinton team.
So it looks like this week's dive was an inward dive. So everyone was required to do an inward dive.
As their first of the 6 dives.
Mm-hmm.
And her dive degree of difficulty was 2.2, which is very high. And usually they start with a less difficult build to more difficult dive, so that means that she's really going to be doing difficult dives tonight.
Next, we have Emma Landry up for her second dive. She'll be diving a 402C, an inward 1SS, which is a 1 somersault, and she'll be doing it in the tuck position. The difficulty is 1.6. This is a new dive for this meet.
Oh, great. I think she completed that well.
Her score was 4.5, 4.5, and 5.
Good job for a brand new dive. Now, as you were saying, you were talking about the way the score is calculated. So based on adding those 3 individual scores that we're hearing from the judge, they multiply the sum by the degree of difficulty. So as we mentioned, the 2.2, that would earn a much higher score than 1.4.
So Peter Lukashev is up next for Ashland. He is doing a 103C, forward 1.5 somersault, tuck, and the degree of difficulty is a 1.6. The scores are 5, 5, and 5. So I was quickly reading through one of the notes, and one of the things they evaluate on is how straight your legs and your feet go into the water. So if you're not careful and your legs are just bent slightly, I'm sure that's where they're losing a lot of those points.
Or at an angle as you enter. Wow, that was beautiful. Wow. It's interesting that our diving coach is not one of the judges. Often in dual meets that are close, they try and not have the coaches participate in the judging.
Wow.
Great. So I noticed that you've added an additional camera for this diving session at today's meet. Now, what is Mackie doing?
So Mackie's holding a camera underwater. So we thought it'd be really cool because we can see what's happening above the water, but we thought it'd be really cool to see what's going on below the water.
Wonderful.
So for Emma Landry's third dive, she'll be doing a 103C forward 1.5 somersault in tuck. The degree of difficulty is a 1.6. The scores were 4.5, 4.5, and 5.
Great.
Peter Lukashev is up next, and his third dive is a 302C reverse 1 somersault in the tuck position, and the degree of difficulty is 1.6. The scores are 5.5, 5, and 6.
Oh, that's terrific. That was a 1.8 or 1.6?
1.6.
1.6, great. So Heather mentioned to us that Peter Lukashev, being a freshman, is outstandingly coachable, and that he's improved so much this season. She's really looking forward to his growth in the future. And Emma, who dove last year, has improved tremendously. Her scores keep going up. We're sad that we don't have Shelley Neerman with us tonight. She hasn't, from dancing, apparently injured her back. And so with an exacerbated back injury, she was not able to participate tonight. Also, though, on the horizon, she's a young diver, and lots of opportunities for our program to grow over the next few years.
So up next, Landry. Her fourth dive is a 201A back dive in the straight position, and the degree of difficulty is a 1.7.
Smooth.
These scores are 6.5, 6.5, and 6.5.
Great. That's a hard dive. Here goes Peter.
Oh. Peter is doing a 5-3-2-1D reverse twist somersault, half twist in the free position, and the degree of difficulty is 1.8. This is the highest scoring dive this season.
Wonderful.
Scores are 6, 5.5, and 6.
Really, really good for a new dive. Too hard to- I might add that the announcer on deck is our senior, Katie Landry. She does a wonderful job, and it's awfully sweet that she announces the diving with her sister being a diver.
I know it's a lot easier to hear than when we did it the first meet this season.
Oh, yeah.
So much nicer.
And for WACA viewers that were lucky enough to see our other meet that was against the Holliston Medway team, we only had 5 blocks. And so the participation of the swimmers wasn't as fast as tonight because they weren't able to use the height of the block and the power of the backstroke start off the block. As you see the shiny white block in lane 6.
So Emma Landry is up next, and her fifth dive is a 202C back 1 somersault in the tuck position, and the degree of difficulty is a 1.5.
Perfect. Fantastic.
The scores are 6, 6.5, and 6.
She's having a brilliant night. Come on, Peter. Here we go. Number 5.
He is doing a 5-2-2-1D, a back 1 somersault with a half twist in the freestyle position, And the degree of difficulty is a 1.7. Scores are 5.5, 5, and 5. So Emma is up for her last dive. She's doing a 5-2-2-1-D back, 1 somersault with a half twist in the free position, and the degree of difficulty is 1.7. Scores are 5, 4.5, and 5.
And from this angle, it appeared a little bit crooked, but she must have accomplished all the components of the dive. And that's excellent that she kept her concentration, because she probably knew from the launch that it felt a little bit off. And is this the last dive for Peter?
Peter's last dive. It's a 104C forward 2 somersault in the tuck position.
As you see him moving the wheel with his foot, he's changing the elasticity so the board is either bouncier or tighter.
And the degree of difficulty is a 2.2. And each time he does this, it's been getting better, and it's his highest degree of difficulty.
Oops.
The scores are 2.5, 3.5, and 4. So I'd like to mention that Emma Landry's personal best total for all of her dives is a 144.65. And Peter's personal best is a 160.25.
And those are both quite close to sectional standards. Diving's tough in that you have to qualify twice. The girls' diving standards for sectionals for 6 dives is a 178, and the boys is a 180. So as you hear, both divers are quite close. Did they announce whether the senior celebration is coming up, or?
Did not. So I think we're just going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Sounds great. Thanks.
She is here with her mom, Suzanne, her
Here we are coming back to Keith Tech Senior Night, Ashland against the Hillers, and this is an event that is halfway through our meet. We've just heard we're down by 2 points in the competition tonight.
Okay, well, that's very close.
Yes.
So up next we have the 100 fly. In lane 1 we have Anastasia Galapinera. In lane 3, Philip Nikolov, and in lane 5, Jack Pearson. So Peter came in 5th place for diving with 151. Ashland also came in 4th place with, I think, 155.
That's right.
Yep. So we are Hopkinton 40, Ashland 38. Yep, and that's the official score from the scorekeeper. No one has been disqualified.
And I'll be trying to time along, get some splits here on Anastasia, Philip, and Jake. The Hiller athlete in the center of the pool does about a 5,500 fly.
Oh,
so our school record is close to that. So if our boys really dig in and compete in this event, they'll know what that time feels like. She's going out in the 26.
Looks like
Craig Barrett has the 52.81 is his record. I think she's about a 55 pace though. We'll see. If we get second and third, those are still terrific points. Because on an individual event, second and third is more points than first. She's coming in at a 55. And our athletes are getting 57. I think that's the best for the 59. Not bad at all. It looks like, oh gosh, can we get fifth? I think we did get fifth. I think so. We did. That 1 point matters.
Yeah.
Everything matters now. So guessing on that if we got second, third, and fifth, should be 1 point. So tied event after that should be 48.
So still 2 points behind if we got fifth.
Yeah.
So up next is the 100 free. We have Katie Landry in lane 1, Vanya Lukashev in lane 3, and Alex Gu in lane 5.
And a good competitive heat. Vanya has already made states in the 100 free. And Alex Gu just gets better and better every time he swims this race. His older brother, Roger Gu, is at Tufts, holds the records in the sprint freestyle at Tufts. And so he's really following in his footsteps and getting better and better. And Katie, we hope she'll make sectionals or states right now.
To make sectionals, she needs to swim a 58, and to make state, she needs to swim a 57.
She's swum 58 before. I'm not sure if she's swum a 57, but she's more than capable. I know she can do it. Senior night, big night for her, and we'd love to see it. These extra pauses when the judges tabulate are just exhausting for the athletes. And it can be because there was a technical, like a false start.
Yeah. Official score, Hopkinton 48, Ashland 46.
Katie got an absolutely fantastic dive. I would say she was the quickest off the block. So Vanya looks like he's going to take this event. He's way ahead already. Oh gosh, if we could get first, second, third, or first, second at least. Hang in there, guys. First, second, and oh, Lordy, we really need that fifth point.
Yep.
Katie, you must know how important this is, and I
think she just snuck into fourth.
So we're looking at lanes 1, 3, and 5. We have Vanya in the lead. We have Jake doing an absolutely fantastic.
Alex.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alex Gu, right, doing an absolutely fantastic kind of free. So Vanya's about a 50. Jake's about a 52, and Katie's going to come in fifth, which with a oh my gosh, fantastic! I think she did the 58.
58.89. She might have qualified.
I think she okay. Into 1, 3, and 5. Okay, so we got 6, 10, 11. So we got 11 points. So we got 6. So that made a major difference in our score.
Oh wow.
So I see it 44, 54, 57. That was
that's a 44 better.
Okay. Stressful. Let's hope that the real watch on Katie's event qualified for sectionals. It definitely looked in the 58 range.
Yep.
Best all season, which is fantastic. Great, speedy swim. And the next event, I see Johnny Pecze up there.
It is the 500 free.
Oh.
In lane 1, we have Brigid McSweeney, lane 3, Jack Emberley, and lane 5, Johnny Pecze.
Now, as we mentioned, Jack holds the school record, just barely snuck it away from Craig Barrett, and Johnny's excellent. He's qualified for sectionals, maybe states also in the 500 free. And Brigid, this is accomplished at this event. She's a good distance swimmer, and we'll just cheer her on.
Ashland 57, Hopkinton 53.
Jack's already looking amazing off the start. It would be very exciting for our school record to be under 5 minutes. He just broke the record, made it a 5:01. To do a 4:59 is a super, super fancy, fabulous thing, and I wish him best of luck. And I understand he's a former WACA employee.
He is a current WACA employee. Yep.
And look at this pace with Johnny Pecze right there, neck and neck, giving everything to this event as well. Johnny's just a few seconds on his personal best behind Jack. Tonight he looks like he's really going to be closer. And I see Brigid's got a good start. We've got the whole crowd of Hopkinton folks kind of blocking that flip turn for lane 1. Absolutely fantastic if these guys hold on to first and second.
Yep.
As what I think happened in the last event is that would give us 10 points, and the most they could get is 7 if they get third, fourth, and fifth. This is a long race. You really have to pace yourself, and I can only imagine what Jack and Johnny and Brigid felt before the start to hold back the adrenaline so that they get to 20 lengths and not go out too fast.
It looks like they're about to finish length number 7.
If this is going to be their 200 free split, I'll share it, because if they are under 2 minutes, it really is exceptionally fast-paced. This is 1:55. So yeah, they're on a pace that's going to end up around 5. They're helping each other keep the lead. I don't think Hopkins is going to sneak in there.
No.
Brigid looks like there's quite a fast female 500 freestyler that is definitely sectional or state qualifier already, because where she is in comparison to the boys standard is about 40 seconds faster, which is like a whole 50. And so therefore the girls, they could be caught up by a whole 50 and they would still be outstanding in their category of female athletes. I'm excited for Johnny, because if he's that close to Jack, I think Johnny's best is around 5'10", 5'11". Oh, Jack's picking up a bit.
Yep, and he's about to finish lap 13. Oh,
we can count the evens.
Yes.
The counters are only the odd numbers, and then until you get to lap, the 19th length is where you see the orange, and that's basically the siren. Also, the official down on the deck will make the sound beeper off of the electronic timing system to let the lead swimmer know he only has 50 left. Because nobody wants to swim too many laps on this one. Oh, Johnny's got to keep his eyes wide open. This boy all of a sudden is picking up almost looking like a ridiculous second win. There's only 4 lengths left for Johnny, and we just have to hope he's got his eye on this young man and sees what's going on. Come on, Johnny. I do think we need all the swimmers to help Johnny see what's going on.
Yeah.
Or we'll let him save the adrenaline for the last lap. There, Johnny just saw something because I see Johnny's kick picking up. Look at them cheering. Look at the Ashland team cheering him on.
Oh, definitely picking up the speed now.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. My goodness, Johnny.
Go, 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 go. Oh, this is going to be close. And it looks like they got it. First and second.
Fantastic. Oh, fantastic. And I'm so sorry, I didn't get Jack's time. I was so caught up in us getting second place. I do think we're going to walk away with 10 points from this event, and they'll walk away with 7, which will give them 60 and might put us at 67. Wow. Relays are coming up.
Yep.
And as you can see, let me just quickly check the lineup. Okay, so Anne doesn't look like she has anyone who just did the 500 free in this relay, thank goodness. Because the effort that we see, Brigid now just coming in, finishing, the effort that they've just put into this 500, you'd hate to have to see them under the pressure. Together. Oh, yeah. 1 more 50. A little bit of a breath holder. I'm glancing forward at our lineups, and I do want to see. Okay, so is the 100 backstroke Alex Pecze? Okay, so he's our school record holder. So we have to hope the best for this relay because it's a huge amount of points. It's scored 8 for first, 4 for second, and 2 for third. That's all the score there is. After this relay, there will be an exhibition relay with a lot of wonderful athletes, so we'll be talking about them as well. 500 freestylers definitely the warm down lap. But the 100 back looks confident and comfortable. The 100 breast, Ben Temple's going to be under a lot of pressure. He's a senior, but usually he has other breaststrokers, but they've been used in relays. And Ryan's also a freestyler, and I haven't seen her do I'll be watching close to see how her 100 breast is, because she's swimming on a competitive night like this. She must be really proving herself in practices.
So up next is we have the 200 free relay. Lane 1, Ben Thorner, Emily Pepper, Jake Pearson, and Anastasia Galaprina. On lane 3, Alex Gu, Sam Govan, Michelle Grasberger, and Vanya Lukashev. In lane 5, Philip Nokolov.
I think it's
Nikolov, Peter Lukashev, Katie Landry, and Johnny Pecze, who just swam the 500 free.
So they've given him what we hope will be at least a minute rest as the freestylers go. And they haven't put him in the center lane under all that pressure. I also think they've dispersed. Well, actually, no, I think he's going to be under a lot of pressure.
Probably.
Sorry, that's just what the meat's dishing out for us. $59.
I didn't catch that. I thought he just said Ashland 67, Hopkinton 69,
Oops.
but
We'll check with Mackie. Not sure how that could happen unless there was some DQs.
yeah. Maybe I misunderstood, but he seems to be reading the score after every race. So.
Yeah, so pretty soon we'll have more information.
right now, looks like Ashland could be first, third, and fourth.
Every 50 is making an enormous difference, and we're just. I see Landry, I see Michelle, and who do I see? Is that Jake?
Jake Pearson?
Yep. She's staying under too long. Oh, she glided. Thank God he got a legal start. Wow. So all the pressure is on Johnny Pecze.
Yep.
No, that's just too cool to be true. That can't be. No. Johnny, people.
Okay, wheel rider.
Look how wonderful he's doing. Okay, that relay was amazing. 136.
Ashland in first.
And did he do it?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. It looked like they hit the wall at the same time.
They think so. Did Johnny do it? If he did it, it's going to greatly affect our score improvement because you can get 8-4.
Yeah.
8-4 versus 8-2. So let's just keep our fingers crossed.
So while they're calculating the score, we have an exhibition heat. We have Matt Ducharme, Andrew Rice, Abby College, and Aline Martez in lane 1. Ben Pepper, Elena Batagonia.
And let's just say Niraj. And Brigid McSweeney's coming back.
And Elena Nera, I'm very
Another
sorry.
terrific name.
Yeah.
It's just I've never heard it pronounced because we only go by first name.
Yeah.
And we hear the cheering of the first name. Who else? We have Rachel.
Rachel, Emma, and Nat. Oh, and it looks like they're going to come with the score.
Okay. Nope, here goes the second relay.
Nope, I guess not.
They'll probably take a break after this relay and announce the score before the 100 back. We have 3 events left, 3 scored events left. We have several heats that are exhibition in between, but the last 3 events are what?
100 back, 100 breast, and the 400 free relay.
And last year it came down to our 400 free relay. The way our athletes were staggered was to get, we needed to get first and third, and I think we got second and third, and that was all it took. Well, we might have gotten second and fourth, but I think it came down to 6 points, which is just, and like you saw with Johnny Pecze, who just came back in that relay, the fatigue.
Yeah, I can imagine.
4x100, the emotion and the physical fatigue.
Well, it looks like Johnny Pecze is up again in the 400 free relay.
And I see Alex, his brother, in that same relay. Also, the time. These are morning swimmers. They do morning practices 5 days a week.
Yeah, and it is at 9:30 at night.
9:30 at night, and they'll be back tomorrow morning to practice for TV also. They're really contributing to this swim program, and no matter how it goes tonight, we're so proud. We're so proud. Some good relays. These relays are nice and competitive, and the last few swimmers on the block, I see a lot of passion. A lot of these relays that are in exhibition heats tonight will perform as all-girl or all-boy relays next week at TVS, because they do separate the boys from the girls for those events, and it's much funner for the girls. They place much higher when it's all-girl. So I'm watching Shelley walk around in circles with nerves.
All right, let's see if they have the score.
I can't see who's talking to Shelly. It looks like Philip, and he looks like really supportive. Look at them going around and shaking hands and checking on Alex. And so, yeah, not only is it really late for our athletes, but it's way past dinner.
Yeah.
And it's really hard as an athlete.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I guess they're not announcing the score.
Okay.
So we have the 100 back with Michelle Grasberger in lane 1, Alex Pecze in lane 3, and Alex Gu in lane 5.
It's all about bringing it home.
Looks like Ashland could be in first and either second or third. And then fifth, maybe?
And Alex brought it home amazingly well with a 50-something, and I couldn't tell if Shelley got fourth.
I couldn't tell. I'm not sure. It was very, very, very close. So now we'll have an exhibition heat with Abby Kolodich in lane 1, Emily Pepper in lane 3, and Rachel Baer in lane 5.
It's over so quickly.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, the meet's long, but the event's over so quickly.
Seems to be a lot of debating going on with the coaches.
Well, sometimes the timers have times that are not the same as the placing. So a judge can go back and say, okay, lane 1 lost to lane 2. But the stopwatches could say
otherwise.
Lane 1 beat lane 2. So then the judges have to make sure they both agreed on who got third and who got fourth. If they don't agree, then it goes to the stopwatches.
Let's see if he'll give us the score at now. Nope.
So Abby's in lane 1?
Yes.
And senior, and Emily Peppers in lane 3, and Rachel Baer is in lane 5. And Emily does under 110. She at TVL's had a great event. She's close to sectionals. I really would love to see that.
Sectionals for girls is 1 minute and 6 seconds.
106. All right, 106 high. Well, she's certainly got this heat. A nice stroke. When a team is bigger, like Hopkinton is bigger than our team, they can put in fresh swimmers.
Yeah.
So when these guys have swum, as you've seen with Johnny Pecze, 2 events within 3 minutes of each other. Oh, she did about a 112, 113. Okay, upcoming. We have the 100 breaststroke. It would be exciting if they gave us the score.
Yeah, I know.
And the reason we're asking, and we're not even guessing, is because so many of these last few events look like ties.
Yeah.
It'd just be bad math.
So up next we have the 100 breaststroke with Elena Battaglino.
It looks like Battaglino.
Battaglino. In lane 1, Ben Temple in lane 3, and Ryan Kramer in lane 5.
So Ben is one of our seniors we've celebrated tonight, and I hope he has his best ever 100 breast, which I think would be around a 111. Yeah, she has a nice stroke. I can see why she's in the 100 breast. Very, very good form. We need to get 3rd and 4th.
Yep.
With no tying, with no question. And I do think it's going to happen.
Maybe.
Hopkinton's known for breaststrokers. The Lagasse family were always fantastic. These boys just did 105s.
Oh, wow.
So, and their Ben came in 12th. That's right on his best.
Well, that qualifies them for states.
Yeah. And an exhibition heat of the 100 breast. Who's in that?
We have Nate Knoll, Najir Niraj, Padmanabhan, and Emma Landry.
Who was our diver, who's now coming back to do the 100 breast, and she's also very good.
And then after that, we just have the 400 free relay left.
Wow.
I wish they would tell us the score.
It's hard to read Anne's expressions.
Ooh, let's see if they'll read the scores off now. Nope.
I see some high fives going from Ann to Ben Temple, so I bet he was right on his best, at least his season best. And there goes Neva with a nice, very nice swing. And I think Emma Landry's in lane 5.
Yep.
Great, out in the 40. So that's 120 pace, well, a little, maybe 125 pace. This is that time of the evening as we get close to the last event that we're pretty much going to hear yelling for the rest of the.
Well, probably, I'm sure it all comes down to this.
The relay.
Yeah, the relay. I bet.
Wouldn't you say having eyeballed all?
Yeah, eyeballing it. I bet they are very, very, very close.
He's doing very nice on the breast. He's coming in at 123, and Emma is 25. Great job. And here, new ride, 32. Great. All right.
All right, last race of the night is 400 free relay. In lane 1, we have Ben Thorner, Emily Pepper, Pradeep.
Yep, I'm sorry, Kadim Dewan.
And Brigid McSweeney. In lane 3, we have Jack Emberley, Sam Govan, Katie Landry, and Vanya Lukashev. And in lane 5, Johnny Pecze, Alex Gu, Bev Brion, and Alex Pecze.
Some relay strength in the end of the meet. These really are some good relays tonight.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if we couldn't get a couple of the top 3 spots. Let's hope it's 1 and 2. And everybody else will be screaming their head off. This is Ben.
Well, let's see if he'll
announce the score. Yeah. Oh, he didn't.
He is thanking all the people that have spent time working.
Study the names again and again. So we've got Ben, Jack, and Johnny in the water right now. Unless they change the order, which I think they did. I see Johnny at the back of the queue. Oh, is that Alex? All right, I'm getting mixed up then. This is 4x100. Each athlete has to do 4 lengths of the pool. Jack looks great.
Yeah. They can keep this up. Ashland's in first and third.
Very fast swimming for Jack. Wow. That was a 52 for Jack. Beautiful. And this is a fantastic start. Sam looks on fire. Alex didn't go second in lane 5. Bev went second. And let's see if Emily's in the water. Yep, Emily Pepper's in the water in lane 1.
They must have changed.
Yep. Can I just say that first and third would be magic there?
Yep.
That wouldn't be an issue, I don't think. Bev's doing a fantastic kind of free. She's showing a lot of strength and consistency. Actually, I think Bev's catching up a little on.
I think so. I think she's narrowing the gap.
And Alex is probably absolutely thrilled about that. Oh my gosh, come on, Bev. Great job there. Alex looks fantastic. Okay, the pressure, the killer pressure that's going to be on then Alex. Who is number 4 in that lane? Is that Johnny? Because the orders have changed, this is why we're having to guess. And who is number 4? Oh, Katie Landry is going fourth. And then looks like Brigid McSweeney is going fourth.
Looks like Ashland just pulled out.
They just pulled out
for a second.
Oh my gosh. I can't tell if that's Johnny or Alex because he's swimming so fast. My gosh. My gosh. Oh, and Katie looks fantastic. Keeping the camera panned on our 4th athlete in the relay in lane 5. If we get second place, this is an enormous amount of points that could cinch the deal.
Oh, lane 4 is catching up, though.
Our relay, if they get first and second right now, this is a tremendous night. 3:34 for the co-ed relay. Maybe a new school record. I wouldn't be surprised. And he must have done it. He looks absolutely thrilled.
Yeah.
And we may have done it.
I think we got first and second.
There's our 3rd relay coming in. And lots of excitement. Well, it's going to take a minute for them to get the results in, and we had mentioned the significance of tonight. The winner of this tournament would be the new Tri-Valley League champion. Tonight's also the celebration of 10 years of Ashland having a swim and dive team as a varsity sport in Ashland, and it's a night to wish our 7 seniors their very best in the years ahead. We have to thank WACA Television
Welcome.
for doing this incredible job as they did with the Holliston Medway Swim Meet, giving our divers an opportunity to see their dives and improve them before the sectionals and states is just such a gift. And as well, our swimmers and their relays will get technical exposure to what they can improve on. So thank you for that gift to the Ashland Swim and Dive
You're welcome. This is one of my favorite sports to film.
Oh.
It is the easiest to follow.
And well, as you mentioned, you've had swimming experience.
Yes. Yep.
Your mom was one of the kind voices early on.
Yep, she was.
Claudia said it should happen. We should have a team, and we got lots of support.
Oh, here are the final scores. Ashland 105, Hopkinton 81. Ashland wins by a significant amount and becomes the Tri-Valley League champions. So if you would like to catch more swimming, the Ashland swim and dive team will be at Keefe here on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. So if you want a little bit of sports in the morning, come check that out. It's at 8 in the morning. Or you can check them out at MIT on the weekend of February 10th for the sectional finals, or you can go check them out at BU during the weekend of the 17th for the state finals.
And let me warn you, the last two are tickets only, and the tickets do sell out. So if you're interested in going to either sectionals or states, check in with Mike Grimes, our athletic director, who's so supportive of the Ashland Swim and Dive program. But enthusiastic swimmers, you can check in with him and see if you can be part of our final competitions of the year.
And with that, I think that...
Thank you, Allison.
You're welcome.
Thanks again for letting me be here.
And Ashland is the new Tri-Valley League champion.
Hooray, a fabulous accomplishment. What an anniversary present.
Exactly.